Welcome back to Super Sentai Review, episode number 108. This is being just 2 episodes this time, because I want to get to some anime today, so I don't want to spend too much time with Super Sentai right now. Discussing episodes 17 and 18. It's 2 standalone episodes. The first one is focused on Red 1. Yes, finally have one of these, because it seems like a lot of the time that I've watched this so far, guess who's had more episodes focused on him? Yellow 4. Yellow 4's had several. Pink 5 has had 2. I think, as far as I can tell, when it comes to Red 4, he's never had a standalone episode for himself. Now, we focus on him, where he just, he's on patrol, and he just happens to run into a kid who's running, he's getting food. Boy steals him in the milk, and but before it gets to that, the episode starts off in a very unusual fashion by having monsters sing along with a song, wearing a hula skirt, riding on top of basically one of his subordinates. Yeah, and Fur is like, man, this is embarrassing. I agree with her. This is embarrassing, to say the least. And it turns out, apparently, that this song is a key to a utopia that's got treasure. Yes, treasure. That's what Dr. Man is after this time. Treasure. Why am I not surprised? Because a lot of these villain organizations are greedy at best. Mason, when he's reading this, like, okay, well, this song is embarrassing at best. Yeah, and he'll go find this another guy who made this song. And it turns out this kid actually is, as they're kidnapping him, as they kidnap him later on, and look at his mind, turns out he actually is a descendant of this very famous guy, which his mother dismisses basically just a lie that her father probably told. And it turns out, yep, he was completely right. And when the Rangers actually, when the Bioman actually meet her and see that he like, oh look, actual coral, like, yeah, and well, they actually found, like, well, look at the kid's memory, the memory machine, which by the way is the same exact machine they used in Go-Go 5, like the same helmet.
We missed the egg hunt.
Uh-huh.
Everybody's out here finding everybody's here.
I know. Yes, so pretty much, basically, they do find it, but they don't get the treasure. But the monster, the creature of the episode gets destroyed. Oh, in case you're curious, though, what is the monsters for this episode? Yeah, who are the Kongs, per se, for this episode? Well, for these two, anyways. One, I believe, is a turtle. Let's see. For episode... yeah, it's a turtle, and the other one is Hinawath. Basically a mechanized warrior. Yes. Yep. And, well, they do kind of find it, but they don't get the treasure. Unlike in Go-Go 5, they actually do get out of a cave. This is actually underwater, so they can't get to it. So they're fighting, and of course, monsters destroy within the episode. And of course, boy goes off back home, and that's it. Yeah, it's one of these type episodes. And the very next episode is another one of these. They're on patrol, and they just randomly, and they basically have Go-Go Green. It's Green 2, where he just randomly finds, but he just on patrol, and he finds a girl being, let's just say, bullied over her meteorite, over her pendant. Turns out it actually is meteorite, which is a planet called Levy, which exploded 50,000 years ago. Okay, that's interesting. And, like, what is the purpose? So basically, apparently, their monster of the episode, which is the warrior, apparently it's looking for stones. Which you would think that from the perspective of Bioman, that's like, why would you look for stones there for? And the Neo Gear seems surprised that they're there that quickly. Like, what? Yeah, and it turns out that they got this info from a little girl who actually prayed for Green 4 for his safety. So she literally gets kidnapped, and then he, of course, she has a premonition where, well, apparently people from that planet apparently are have psychic powers, which apparently pieces of the planet did end up on the planet Bio. Yeah, it ended up on Bio at some point. So eventually, of course, basically, like, as what happened to the stuff in Bio, I don't know. Presumably, the pieces were destroyed when the planet was destroyed itself 500 years better than the series. Like, okay. Yeah, and pretty much in a way, like, they do defeat the creature, and the girl gets kidnapped, and they rescue her. Okay. Yeah. I would say that of these two episodes, the backstory related to The Rock in the second episode, episode 18, is a lot more interesting than the story they had from the last one, which is stereotypical, oh, some hidden treasure by this person's ancestor they just happened to find. It's like 3 or 4 I've seen that had this happen with. Like, okay. Hopefully it's once and they basically drop it after this. Hopefully. Yeah, I'm hoping about this. Because one of these treasure hunt episodes is fine per season. Don't need to have every episode dedicated to it. Though the premise of Baka Ranger is kind of similar to that. Yeah. So, episode 17 is okay. Not much on hold out with that one. 18 is a little bit more interesting, mostly because of the Rock's backstory. By the end of the episode, little girl loses the pen anyways. And she's like very happy to lose the pen basically of her heroic images. She basically is fabulous out of it. And they go off, and that's it for the episode. Yes. So yeah, we're just prodding along here. But next time, discussing 2 more episodes, basically after load this. And another video I'm going to do, I'm going to watch 2 episodes, and then do a review for that one. And I'm going to go ahead and watch Shaman King. Yep, Shaman King. I'm also planning doing a review for Freya today. This week, yes, it's Easter. I'm planning these videos today. There's also a turn of One Piece today, the anime. There's no new chapter of the manga, but just One Piece. And Boruto. And eventually I'll head back to watching Bioman. I'll probably get a chance to put up a video or 2 in between some of this stuff, because basically he probably put up more than one. It's possible, to say the least. So, probably see a little more Bioman today. I mean, as of right now, I was going to stop at 25 because I figured we could place to stop, but because 25 is a part or 2-part, I'm going to stop at 26. Yes, 26. That's what I'm going to stop. I have 8 more episodes left to go, so with the very next video, I'll be down to at least 6. Yep. Next video, which will be a comic corner. Bye.